Very good evening, one and all present here. We welcome you all for the webinar on AI power tools transforming the game for media professionals. Today we have guest Mr. John V. Jayakumar sir, co-founder and CEO of Superposition Technologies. Dear participants, PRSI Chennai chapter, we are offering two online program and one online program every month. If you want to become a member of PRSI Chennai chapter, please contact us. I'm Dr. N. Raja, Secretary, as well as we have Chairman Mr. Ram Kumar Singaram, sir. Mr. Ram Kumar Singaram, sir, can you share me few words about PRSI Chennai chapter, sir?
Thank you, Dr. Raja. Dr. Raja is working in Satyabama University as assistant professor in Viscom department. So he is our honorary secretary. And we also recognize the presence of Mr. G. Krish, Krish TV owner, and he is also our past president. So his name is Mr. G. Krishnan. He is the main sponsor for this event, and we really thank and we show our gratitude to Mr. Krishnan sir for hosting this program in his YouTube. So people who are not able to join in Zoom platform, they can join in the YouTube link, whichever we have provided in the WhatsApp group. So now over to the PRSI Chennai chapter. PRSI Chennai chapter started in 1969. Before that, PRSI, Public Relations Society of India, started in 1959 in India, and it has got 23 chapters and more than 3,000 people are members in this association. Particularly, Chennai chapter is one among the oldest branch chapter, where we have got around 100 members. A lot of college students, a lot of college professors, and corporate communication team, and ad agencies, media agencies are all members here. So every month, one offline meeting which held in Chennai at Hotel Savera, and two online webinar meeting will happen on communication, media, advertising, anything related to photography or anything related to media. So people, as Dr. Raja rightly said, people who would like to network with us, like to connect and like to meet people and like to know more knowledge, they can join in as a member in our association, as well as they can also get more knowledge, more contacts out of it. So now the guest is a wonderful guest. Next to me, Dr. Sridevi, the treasurer of the association, who is also the professor in assistant professor in MOP Vaishnav College. She will be giving a brief introduction about the today's guest. Whereas Mr. John, who was well known in the AI industry, has agreed to be the chief guest and has agreed to speak, give a lot of content to you. And we heartfully welcome Mr. John Jayakumar, and we thank him also. So over to Dr. Sridevi, our treasurer. She will be introducing today's chief guest before you.
Good evening, everyone. I take this opportunity to welcome our today's speaker, Mr. John V. Jayakumar. He is the co-founder and CEO of Superposition Technologies Private Limited with a distinguished career in the information technology industry. He played a pivotal role in driving the digital transformation of Verizon, one of the world's largest telecom giants. Mr. John is the founder of 25X Academy, a premier institution imparting cutting edge AI education to students worldwide. He is an active member of the Professional Speakers Association of India, PSAI. Mr. John is the author of two groundbreaking books. First, AI for Keynote Speakers, the NOBS Guide to Using AI Across All Aspects of a Keynote Speech. Second one, Quantum Triangle, the blueprint to a quadrillion-dollar economy. On behalf of PRSA Association, staff members, academicians, and students, I welcome you, sir. Over to you.
Before starting today's webinar, we have G. Krish Bhakti TV promo video. After that, Mr. G. Krishnan briefly explain about G. Krish Bhakti TV. I'm going to share G. Krish Bhakti TV promo video.
என்ன வச்சுட்டு போனாங்க. எங்கள் தாத்தாவோட சொத்து நிறையா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டாரு. எங்கே இருக்குது என்ன எதிர்பார்க்க, தன்மானம், நேர்மை, கடமை, இந்த மாதிரி சொத்துங்களை விட்டுட்டு போயிருக்காங்க.
ஜி கிருஷ் பக்தி டிவி சேனலுக்கு என்னுடைய நமஸ்காரங்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். பார்வையாளர்களுக்கும் நேர்காணல் என்பது ஓரளவு உபயோகமாக இருக்கும் என்று நம்புகிறேன். அத்துடன்
என் மனைவிக்கு அது இல்ல தாத்தா அந்த விஷயங்களை பொது வாழ்க்கையில வந்துட்டு அதை கத்துக்கணும். பொது சேவைங்கிறது நம்ம மக்களுக்கு என்ன பண்றோம் அப்படிங்கிறது ரொம்ப முக்கியம். ஏன்னா அவங்க நம்பிதானே நம்மளுக்கு ஓட்டு போட்டுருக்காங்க. அவங்களுக்கு
மந்திரம் ராமநாமமே, தாரக மந்திரம் ராம நாமமே, புண்ணியம் பாக்கியம் ராமநாமமே.
பரிகாரங்கள்ங்கிறது பொதுவா எப்படி நம்ம எடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னாக்க, நமக்கு யாரு எந்த கிரகங்கள் கெடுதல் பண்றதோ அந்த கிரகங்களுக்கு உண்டான பரிகாரங்களை பண்ணணும்.
Sir, Mr. G. Krishnan, sir. A few words about G. Krishnan, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Can you hear me, Dr. Raja?
Yes, sir. Very clear, sir. Very clear, sir.
Very clear. Okay. So thank you very much for accepting my request and being a media partner for today's program. Briefly about G. Krish Bhakti TV, it is about nationalism and spiritualism. Rather more, you must have seen few clippings now. I'll be interviewing regularly grand direct descendants of freedom fighters and publicly accepted politicians and other people. And also whenever I visit temple, that also I promote, just to keep alive the spiritualism and also know how far India is related to its temple and culture. So I also conduct regularly online competition at G. Krish Bhakti TV. I request the participants, the students category, who are to subscribe to G. Krish Bhakti TV. I'll be conducting online competition in association with Satyabama University, where I am the media partner, and also at regular intervals with the PRSI Chennai chapter. Thank you, Mr. Ramkumar Singaram, Dr. Raja, and I wholeheartedly welcome John V. Jaykumar for addressing our students. I was the past chairman of PRSI Chennai chapter. Over to Dr. Raja. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. John, Mr. John, sir. In a Zoom, merely we have 20 participants. Simultaneously, we are doing YouTube live streaming, sir. In that, many participants are there. More than 100 participants are there in YouTube live streaming, sir. Thank you, sir. It will reach thousands and thousands of people via YouTube live streaming, sir. Simultaneously, it's going on, sir. Over to you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Dr. Sridevi, thank you for that kind words and introducing me. And I would like to place my gratitude to Mr. Ramesh Ramabhadrat, who referred me to give this speech here. and to Mr. Ramkumar Singaram for inviting me. It is such an honor to be speaking at such a prestigious organization like PRSI. So thank you for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. Let me pull up my presentation. So I would like to start with this famous quote by Arthur C. Clarke. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Such exciting times we live in, right? With AI at our fingertips, world feels like magic today. I'm going to show you a glimpse of what is possible with AI, especially in the PR world. Now, let me give you a story. This happened in ancient China. There was a very peaceful village. People went on with their daily lives. That came to an abrupt halt when a dragon flew in, took a goat, and flew away. It has never happened before in their history. Like the pandemic that hit us, right? We've never seen a pandemic before. Similarly, they've never seen a dragon come in their lifetime. They did not know what to do. The villagers panicked. But it got worse. The next day, the dragon came back, took another goat, and flew away. Now they got really worried. All the villagers got together and decided they will take help from Chen. Chen was an archer, the best at it. She had helped them in earlier instances. They went to her and said, Chen, you need to help us. We do not know what to do. Chen was very confident. She said, I got this. I will slay the dragon. She took her bow and arrows. She went to the top of the hill and lay wait. The next day morning, the dragon flew in. She took her arrow, shot at the dragon. Guess what happened? Nothing. The arrow could not pierce the scales of the dragon because it was made of wood. She did not know what to do. Chen panicked because she had given her word to the villagers. She could not face them now. She ran to her master, fell at his feet, and said, Master, please help me. He knew what was going on. He said, Chen, you are my best student. Your skills in archery, it is unparalleled. However, the tool that you're using for the job, a wooden tipped arrow, that's not the right tool. Use silver tipped arrows. She got the message. She immediately replaced all her arrows with silver tips. She went back to the hill and lay wait. Next day morning, the dragon flew in. This time, not one. She shot 7 arrows, one after the other. All of them hit the dragon's neck, and the dragon fell dead. The villagers were elated. Chen became a hero. My dear friends, the reason I tell the story to you is that silver tip, that is AI. If you use the right tools at your disposal, you can move your business into higher gear. With that being said, let's get into the AI tools. Now, before we go, I just want to gauge a sense of who we have in the audience. So I will run a quick audience poll. So what we're going to do, we're going to use a tool called Mentimeter. Let me present this and I will tell you how you can participate. So if you look at this, there is a number on the top, right? You go to this website called menti.com. That's the website. There is no login needed. Just go to this website called menti.com. You can use your phone or you can use your laptop, and then you put in the code 66469082. You will be able to participate in the poll. This is the first question for you. What is your confidence level in using AI tools in your PR work? So we will give about 10 seconds for each answer. You need to rate it from not confident at all to extremely confident. Pick your choice and then we will move on to the next question. For those of you who are not able to go to the site, I could even give you a QR code. If you look at the QR code in the bottom left, you could scan the QR code using your mobile. You will be able to go to this particular poll. All right, we will move to the next question. Let me go back just 1 minute. What is the first word or phrase that comes to your mind when you hear the word artificial intelligence? Don't think too much, right? It's your first reaction. When you hear the word AI, what comes to your mind? Put that in. For those of you who just joined, you need to go to the website menti.com, menti.com, and put in this code 66469082 to participate. All right, I'm getting some answers here. Advanced technology, ChatGPT, a little confident. Another 5 seconds, and then we'll move on to the next question. All right. Have you used any AI tool in your personal or professional life? You have 3 options. Yes, I have. I use AI tools regularly. Or yes, I've tried a few tools. Or no, I haven't explored AI tools yet. Put in your answers. This is an anonymous poll, so you don't have to worry. We're not capturing any information here. All right, last 2 seconds, and we'll move to the next slide. Provide names of the AI tools you have used. So if you have used some AI tools, just type in the names. Even those of you who are watching it on YouTube, if you are watching it live, you can still participate. You just have to go to the website menti.com, MENTI, and then put in the code that you see on the screen. All right, that's a good mix of tools. All right, another 3 seconds, and then we'll move to the next question. If you have used any AI tool for PR or media work, what was it and how did you use it? It's a open-ended question. You don't have to be very elaborate. You can just name the tool and then put a simple use case on what you used it for. Excellent. Thank you. Thanks all who responded. We will end the poll and then we will get back to the presentation. So what I've done is I have analyzed over 2000 tools. I have subscribed and tested many of them and distilled 10 top tools that you can use to move your PR business to higher gear. And that is what we are going to be looking at today. And I have some demos lined up for you as well. Some of those tools I will demo them and show you how they work. The first tool that we will look at is Perplexity. This is a tool that you can use to do all your research. So you have a topic. When you do the research, you want to make sure that the response that you get in your research is coming from authentic sources. Perplexity is designed for that. It makes sure that it goes to authentic sources, it pulls the information, and it gives you the response in a very structured manner. Not only that, once it gives you the research, below the research, if you see, it gives you a list of frequently asked questions. And those questions are very relevant to the topic that you gave. So you not only have a draft research ready, but you can also dig deeper, either by going through the frequently asked questions, just click them and then you get more answers, or you can go to the sources from which the research was done and you can do further research. So what we will do now is, I will show you an example of doing research using Perplexity. This is a live demo. I'm going to do it right in front of your eyes. So there might be a slight delay in the AI going and then doing this research. So please be patient with that. Let's open up Perplexity. So this is the Perplexity UI that you see. I'm going to take the prompt and then kick off the research. I'll explain what I'm doing. Now, let me get the prompt. And I'm going to put it in Perplexity. So the prompt is ready. See, when we work with AI, this is very, very important that I want all of you to understand is, the tool is the same, but the level to which each of us use the tool and the level of response that we get will differ based on the prompts that we write. This is known as prompt engineering. When you want to ask AI to do something, there is a very structured way of organizing your prompt so that you get the best response. Now I'm going to run this prompt. So what I have asked the Perplexity AI to do here is to do research about the rise of regional content in Indian media. And I'm also giving it some instructions to give me a short overview of why the trend matters in 2025. I'm asking it to give me 3 key statistics or insights, 2 recent examples of Indian brands leveraging regional content, suggested content formats, and a quote that I can use. Now I'm going to click the button and run this prompt in 3, 2, 1, go. I have kicked off the research. Now what it is doing, it is going and looking at which websites can it go to pull the information. So it's preparing the list of websites. Now if you see on the top, it says sources, right? And there is a counter that is going. It is 27 right now, which means it has listed 27 websites at this point. And now you see the number has gone up to 34. So as I speak, it is going to all these websites looking for information related to the research I have asked for, pulling that information, and it is going to prepare a report and give it to me. So if you see, it has done 40 sources. And let me scroll down. It has given me the output. You can go back to this recording and see, I would have probably taken, 2 minutes or less for the whole research to run, right? And it has gone to 40 different sources, done the research, given me the report. Look at this. It has given me The campaign pitch is the rise of regional content in Indian media. It starts with an overview. Why the trend matters in 2025. There is a very nice introduction with some metrics here, right? And then if you see these numbers 1, 3, 6, these are the sources from which this information was pulled. So if I have doubts on it, or if I want to go and look more, I can click on any one of these links, do further research. Let me scroll down. It then gives me the key statistics that I asked for: OTT growth, internet impact, and the ad spend. Then it goes on to give me recent examples of Indian brands leveraging regional content. Now, if you tie this back to my prompt, if my prompt is not so elaborate, the research will not be so detailed, right? So that is why prompt engineering is very, very important. Then suggested content formats, then the opening quote that I had asked for. So everything that I asked in my prompt, it has pulled and it has given me the report. Now, you see this related, these are the questions that are relevant to the research that I did. I can just keep clicking on each one of these topics, do further research, and expand the report that I am generating. All right. Now, let's go back. If this is the first time you're seeing a research being done using AI, put the word magic in the chat, because there is more magic waiting for you. The next tool we will look at is for you to create your press releases. Now, for this, the tool that I would recommend is ChatGPT 4.5. Again, all these AI tools have very similar capabilities, but then each tool specializes in certain areas, right? So one of the areas that ChatGPT is good at is like, it can understand you very well. It can understand the context of where you come from. So what I have learned by using ChatGPT is its memory is very good and it gives me very personalized responses. Now, some of you who are using AI might think, hey, this does not sound like me, because there are some techniques that you can use to personalize AI so that it knows your context. It knows who you are, what your background is, where you're coming from. Then when you prompt it, it is able to give you very personalized responses. Now, what I'm going to do, we will look at a short demo where I'm going to create a draft press release using ChatGPT. For that, the tool is here, ChatGPT. And let me get the prompt. Now, the press release that I am trying to do here is my book, Quantum Triangle, the Blueprint to a $250 Economy. I am assuming that the book has crossed 1 million copies, and I want to do a press release to let people know about this milestone. For that, I want a press release to be drafted. This is the scenario. Now here I can change the model, whichever model that I want. And then I will click on run. Let's run this prompt and get a draft release done in 3, 2, 1, go. So now it is understanding what I'm asking for. It is going through the nuances of all that I have asked. Now it will go and start drafting the press release for me. If you see, for immediate release, it has started writing the press release and it's given me a title. Quantum Triangle surpasses 1 million copies sold worldwide. Groundbreaking bestseller by John V. Jayakumar, shaping the future of the global economy. And it goes on, right? So it goes through the entire press release. You can take this as a first cut draft and then you go and make whatever modifications that you want. The power of AI is, it is not here to replace you as a PR person, but it can increase the speed at which you do things. So you can focus on things that matter more. So if you look at this, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs already written. And it's now writing a brief bio about me. Now, because it knows a little bit about me, because I've been interacting with it a lot, and it has gone and written my bio as well, right? So this is about, I would say, 70% press release done. I can take it and then, give it some shine, and then it will be ready for release. Let's look at the next tool. For creating presentations, right? In the corporate world, there is this term, death by PowerPoint. Because we might know what it is that we want in our presentation. But when we sit in front of maybe a tool like PowerPoint and start to design, a million questions come to our mind. What is the font that I should use? What should be the size of the font? What should be the color? If the title is this size, what should be the bullets? What should be the subtitle size? What kind of an image should go with this slide, right? There are a million questions. See, unless you have that design mind in you, it's very difficult. For me, it is very difficult to design things because I'm more analytical. Now, there is a tool called Gamma that you can use to create your presentations on the fly. I have a free Gamma account that I'm going to use, and I'm going to demonstrate to you live how I'm going to create a presentation. So let me share the tool. This is the UI for Gamma. Now, again, we need a prompt to create it. So let me get the prompt. And what I'm going to do here is 5 ways AI is revolutionizing public relations in India. That is the topic on which I want to create my presentation. So I'm going to click on this create new button. And there are 3 options for me. One is I can paste in the entire content and let it do the design. The right side one is I can get the content from a file and then create it. The middle one is just to create a presentation using a prompt. And that is what I'm going to do today. I'll choose that. And then 8 cards means 8 slides. This is the default landscape ratio. You can even do it vertical. And the language, I'm going to leave it as English. And I will give my prompt here. And I'm going to click on generate. So this is the prompt, create a professional and visually engaging presentation titled 5 ways AI is revolutionizing public relations. And I'm going to click on the generate outline button. Now what it does, instantly it goes and creates the bullet points. You see, it did not even take 5 seconds for it to give me the bullets, right? For all the 8 slides, it has given me what should be the bullets. Now I can review this and make any changes to the text if I want. Then when I'm satisfied, I can go and click on the generate button to create the design. I'm going to do that. 3, 2, 1, go. Now it's taking this design, the content, the bullet points, and it's creating the design, the images, the font, the color, everything. It's getting it done on the fly. And you see this, it's probably another 30 seconds and the presentation is done. Now, let me walk you through the presentation. This is slide number 1. Look at this, right? So very relevant images, text by John Jaykumar. It's even taken my name from the account and it's put it. And any of this is editable, right? The image, the text, the font, the color, the theme. So if you have a brand color for your company, you can come and set that and all presentations will be generated using your brand colors as well. So this is slide 2, slide 3, 4, 5. Look at this, right? Look at how even it has arranged the text in column, right? This is the power of AI. Let's move on. The next tool I would recommend is on brand building, right? So when we talk about PR, brand building is a very, very important aspect of it. There are so many tools in the market, but one of those good tools that you can use is called Brand24. So you can monitor either a company name or a product name or any keywords that you want. This tool called Brand24 will go through all the social media tools out there. It could be Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all these, and look at what people are talking about each one of these keywords that you have given. It gives you a detailed report. So for you to monitor and then for you to do brand building, this is an amazing tool that you can use. The next tool is for proofreading. You can use Grammarly, right? So any text that you write or generate, what I find is like, see, for me at least, right? I'm very good in English because I studied in an English medium school. But when it comes to English grammar, I need help. I'm honest with you. So I take the text that I write, I go put it in Grammarly, and I look at what are the suggestions it is giving me, and then I get a much better output than what I started with. But the beauty about Grammarly is it can also do plagiarism check. So if you are using AI to generate some content, and if you are going to put it out in the internet somewhere, you want to make sure that it is not plagiarized from another site. So you can go to Grammarly, you can ask it to do plagiarism check. It will run and it will tell you if the same text is found anywhere else on the internet. That's another use for Grammarly. For you to do image generations, Midjourney is one of the most powerful tools. There are, again, many tools in the market for image generation, but Midjourney does it best when it comes to prompt adherence. Prompt adherence is when you give a prompt, you're giving various aspects of how the lighting is, how the look and feel is, what camera, what lens, everything. Midjourney makes sure that it gives you exactly what you ask for or close to what you ask for. You can either give a text prompt or you can also give an image and then ask it to generate images based on that. Both is possible. The next tool, before we go to the next tool, there is a small history that I want to share with you. My experience with image generation. So this goes way back in October timeframe, right? October of 2022. I've been in the information technology industry for 30 years. And I've been working on AI. We didn't call it AI back then. We call it as machine learning and deep learning, even before AI became popular. But when OpenAI launched this tool called DALL-E 2, they gave me a beta version in October of 2022. I was blown away. I could not believe myself that, hey, you can just give a prompt and it will generate an image for you. It was new, right? I did not believe. So I wanted to put DALL-E to the test. So what I did, I called my daughter, right? So Tina is my daughter's name. She is a co-author of this book. I told her, Tina, there is this new tool called DALL-E. You give it a prompt, it can generate any image, but we need to test it. We need to make sure that it is not just taking some images from the internet, mashing it up and giving it back to you. Is it really creating original images? That is what we wanted to check. So what we did is we took the names of 100 dogs, separate dog breeds, right? It could be a beagle, it could be a Shih Tzu, it could be a German Shepherd. So many of those breeds I have not even heard of. 100 dog breeds on one side. And we took 100 art styles, Tanjore painting, Madhubani painting, right? Sketch. Anything that you can think of, 100 art styles on the right side. Then we randomly mixed and matched. So you take one dog breed, randomly take one art style, you create an image. We put DALL-E 2 to the test. And I want to show all of you this, right? So this is the coffee table book that after I published it, I actually went and ordered from Amazon. I'll stop sharing so you can see this better, right? So this is the book that I'm holding in my hand. It has 100 images. I'll just open an image and show you. So this is a Tanjore painting of a miniature schnauzer. Now tell me this, In 2022, who in their right mind would have created this image and already put it on the internet that an AI can take it and give it to you? So I convinced myself that AI is really working. It is not just taking some images from the internet, but it has learned how to create images, and based on the prompt that you give, it is creating original images and giving it to you. So it was an eye opener for me, and from then on I've never looked back, right? I've only spent more time and effort in mastering these AI tools. Now, for you to generate spokesperson audio, this is the best tool out there. It's called Eleven Labs. So they have a set of voices that you can use. But what I like about this tool is you can record your voice and train the model. Then once the model is trained, it sounds exactly like you. All you need to do then is give text input and then say generate. You will get an MP3 file of you talking that text. So it's that powerful. And the next tool is for you to create spokesperson avatar videos. So if you want a message to be conveyed by an AI avatar, when I say AI avatar, it looks like a person talking. You cannot tell the difference between a real person and an AI avatar. You can use again the characters that HeyGen provides, or you can record your video, train the model, and then use that. So rather than you spending time to record videos, you can use your avatar, use your voice. You just need to give the text. The video will be ready for you. This is video generation, right? So if you want some B-rolls for some product, any video that you want to generate using a prompt, this is one of those best tools out there. This is called Kling AI. Again, here you can either give a text prompt or you can give an image and tell what action should happen. It's that powerful, right? So you can take old photos and then bring them back to life using the image to video generation. That's also available for you in Kling. So if you want to work with influencers to build brands or for your PR efforts, now there is a very organized way of doing it. There are platforms that are coming up. One of these platforms is called Chorus, where you can go, you can look at what is it that you're trying to do, what type of influencers you need. You can go and look at them and work with this platform to hire influencers and get your message out. It's a new way of doing things in the new world. So we have talked about AI, but AI is in its very nascent stage, right? We have only scratched the surface. So what I did in this book is I have laid out what is going to happen in the industry over the next 10 years. So just to give you a brief of what is going to happen, we have seen AI, but if you have to access AI today, you need to go to your computer or you need to use your mobile phone. The AI cannot come to you. AI cannot smell. AI cannot touch. AI cannot feel. That will change. We are very close. You will see robots driven by AI roaming and walking around us. That day is not far off. So I have explained the timeline and said like what is going to happen over the next 10 years. But AI, robotics, there is one more technology in the making, and that is known as quantum computing. Why quantum computing is important? Every year we see that the processing power of computers is increasing, right? There is a limit to that. How are we able to get faster computers, but the size of the computer is not going big? The laptops are getting thinner, the phones are getting thinner, but the processing power is increasing. That's because we are reducing the size of the transistors. But there is a physical limit to how much you can go, right? You can maximum go to the size of an atom, a transistor. You can't go below that. Then you enter the quantum realm, okay, an area that even Albert Einstein had trouble in the beginning. So quantum mechanics is a field that will blow up. AI, robotics, and quantum computing over the next 10 years will come together. That will drive significant change than what you're seeing today with AI. So it's important to understand what those technologies are, how the next 10 years is going to span out. And when I did the research for all these tools, what I did is, of course, I will not be able to put all the tools together and then do a presentation, right? That will go for maybe 2 days. So I have listed over 40 tools in this book called AI for Keynote Speakers. This was launched in February in the Professional Speakers Association of India's annual summit that we had in Mumbai. So if you want more tools than what we talked about today, you can very well go and check out this book. Over 40 tools are covered in detail in that one. Now, I was told by Mr. Ramkumar that many students would be joining and then connecting live. So what I've done is, specifically for students, you can use AI to be your tutor. The advantage here is, see, when you go to a class, the teacher is teaching, there are 40 students here. Always there will be like the top 10, 20% who can quickly pick up what the teacher is telling. They will score high marks. There is always a group of people who are finding it difficult because they cannot pick it up at one go. They need a little more nudge, right? But the beauty of AI is you can customize AI to each student, and it can go to the level of the student and explain it, make sure that the concepts are being understood. So I have put together a course where you can go and you will be able to check out this AI tutor and how it can help in your curriculum. So for those of you who are interested, you can go sign. This is a free course. So you can use the coupon code I've given below called welcome offer. In the payment page, if you go and put this coupon code, you will be able to sign up for this course. Now, for those of you who want to connect with me on LinkedIn, I would be more than happy to connect with you. So I've given you a QR code which has my LinkedIn profile link. So you can scan the QR code and then connect with me. And if you need me to come to your company or your organization and then encourage people to use AI or share, some specific tools for your particular industry, I'll be more than happy to do that. Feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. Now, I want to share a short story before I end, right? So when I was 7 years old, this is from my personal life, I saw my father every night. He used to sit and study. He was a teacher in a school. So I used to think, why is a teacher sitting and studying every day in the night? Then one day I had the courage to go and ask him, Papa, why are you sitting and studying every day? You're a teacher in a school. He said, son, I am doing my master's. If I get my master's degree, I will get a promotion and then I will get a better salary. Now, if you think about it, right, in those days, an increment for a teacher in a school is probably 100 rupees more. To earn that 100 rupees, think about the struggle that they had to go through. Now, I entered the information technology industry at a very early age. At that time, the dial-up modem was just coming up. So if I had to learn something, I had to go to the library and then pick up a book. So I used to go to the library and they used to have reference books, which they don't even lend you. So I used to strike a deal with the librarian telling, hey, give it to me in the night. I will take it home, study, and then bring it back in the morning. So that's exactly what I used to do. The books used to be so thick, right? About 1,200 pages. I used to bring it home, study it the whole night, and then take it back. They used to doubt and ask me, hey, have you really learned it? I said, you open any page and ask me, I will answer you. Now, the struggle for me was also there, but when compared to my father, the money that I used to make when I got increments was so different from what he got, right? So from education, when technology came on top of that, the effort was there, but then the remuneration was much different. Now, the reason I'm saying this to you is, as technology evolves, as technology improves, the effort for you to do things will reduce. It will become easier and easier. But the value that you can create with that technology, it will be multiple times more. So it is time for us to use AI and build generational wealth. To conclude, please remember AI is your silver-tipped arrow. Use AI power tools in your business. Build the momentum that you already have by using these tools and move your business into the top gear. Thank you, one and all.
Dear participants, if you have any queries, we have guest today. You can unmute yourself and you can raise your question. Sir, I'm Dr. N. Raja. I will raise the first question. While using AI, what about copyright issues for publishing in YouTube or any other media? Copyright issues while using AI tool.
Yeah,
Yes,
Mr. Raja, thank you for that question. It's a very, very relevant question on top of many people's mind. A caveat before I answer, I am not a legal expert. I will give you my personal opinion, right? Now, I know being, in this industry, how AI works, how they have taken material, trained the model, and when you ask for something, they are generating it. So copywriters, you take something verbatim and then you reproduce. That is what constitutes a copyright violation. But when you understand what is there, when you train a model and the model generates on its own, that, in my opinion, I may be wrong, in my personal opinion, I don't think that is really a copyright issue. Also, because I know how these algorithms work, there is so much probability involved, right? It is randomly picking words and putting them together. So you can actually try this. You go to an AI tool like ChatGPT, you use the same prompt 10 times, you will get 10 different responses. If you compare that, they will be different from each other. That is the way AI is modeled. So in my opinion, generating a text using AI does not constitute a copyright violation. But again, I am not a lawyer, so please don't quote me on that. This is my personal opinion. I hope that answers.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure.
Dear participants, if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and you can raise your question. Thank you all. Krishna sir, if you have any question, you can raise your question.
Sir, it's a wonderful lecture. Thank you so much. How it will support the regional languages, sir?
Yeah, so the AI training that they have done, they have also trained it on multiple regional languages. But I don't exactly know which tool, which language. But I have extensively done work in ChatGPT and generated a lot of text in Tamil. I would say it is about 98% accurate. Some 2 or 3 places I might have had to go and do some spelling changes. I have generated poems. I have generated lyrics for songs. Then I have taken it into an AI tool. I have composed that as Tamil songs. So whether it is generating Tamil text or whether it is like making that into an audio form, these tools are well trained in regional languages. As far as I have tested, I would say it is 98% working already.
Super, sir.
Sir, this is G. Krishnan.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in this contest, what you are just referring now, when you give, for example, we want to write a poem on, say, Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
So, if you give the basic inputs, will it remain the same in the poem content? Suppose we know he is the father of India and he fought for the freedom. But I want it to be a little different than what others normally write about him or in a poetic form. How far this tool I can use it and make it different on Mahatma Gandhi?
Yes, sir. So all the fact that I mentioned during my talk about prompt engineering, right? you can ask AI to do anything. You can even say, what if Mahatma Gandhi had written some text like Shakespeare? So you can go and write it. So it will be his background, his thoughts, but in the style of Shakespeare, you can go and ask it to write. So you can, play around with it, because all the information that is there about these people, about the books they have written, about their thoughts is all trained. The model already has that information.
But it is all subject to the community guideline, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously.
It should not damage
Yes.
any personality. Okay.
Yes, correct. So that, that is a guardrail that each of these companies are putting separately. So the guardrails will vary here and there a little bit. You cannot generalize it that every tool is safe. There are certain tools where they have not given information to guardrails. For example, many of you would have heard about this tool called DeepSeek, which came from China, right?
Yeah.
Now, any model that comes out of China, it is a given that you ask anything about the government, it will refuse to answer, because they have trained it to prevent such answers.
Okay.
So it depends on each model. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
In that, can I ask one more question, Dr. Raja?
Hello?
If somebody is asking, okay.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, please ask the question, sir.
Sir, how to reduce the plagiarism, sir? Please tell me, sir. Plagiarism.
Sir, plagiarism. He is asking about plagiarism.
Plagiarism
Especially
tools.
for,
Plagiarism tools.
especially for the research.
Yes, sir. The best tool, in my opinion, I use that almost on a daily basis, is Grammarly. That's like one of the best tools out there. It's very easy to use. You just paste the content and then click check plagiarism. It does a very good job, and it tells you. See, even if it's like 3-4 words are matching, it will tell you exactly which word. It will also tell you the link of the site where that sentence has been used.
How far it affects the thinking capacity of the individual, sir? This is G. Krishnan.
Yeah, can you repeat that question, sir?
Using this AI tool, I give only few words to generate something on a topic, but in a way, it reduces my thinking capacity. Do you agree on this?
Yeah, see, it is a topic that is being debated, right? Like, does a tool kind of take away the ability of us to think? We've had this conversation every time there is like a new technology that came in, right? When radio came in, we had this conversation. When TV came in, we had this conversation. When platforms like Netflix, the OTT platforms came in. So I think, in my opinion, the answer is no. But it depends on the person who uses it, right? So if we are refusing to think anymore, and if we completely depend on AI as a tool, obviously our thinking capacity will go down, because it is a skill like any other skill. If you don't train it, you get to lose it. So over a period of time, if we over rely on AI and make it do everything and we do nothing, we don't think from our minds, obviously there will be a deterioration. But having said that, it is a very powerful tool that can accentuate your thoughts.
Correct.
And what you can come forth originally. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
Sure.
Dear participants, any other question?
So before we wrap, once again, I would like to thank Mr. Ramesh Ramabhadran. I'm not sure if he's here, for referring me, and to Mr. Ramkumar Singaram for giving me this opportunity, and to the organization PRSI. Thank you so much.
I noticed
Thank you,
Ramesh
sir.
Ramabhadran was there, I think. I noticed.
Let's close it.
Yes, sir.
Please, all camera open. Take a picture.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Today we had n number of AI tools, and sir also given a book. In that, we are eagerly waiting to see this kind of AI tools. I'm Dr. Enraja from Satyabama University, Department of Visual Communication, sir. Today, I was watching all the tools, given by Mr. John, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Simultaneously, YouTube live streaming also going on. More than 100 participants watching video. Definitely, it's very, very useful for us, student as well as teaching community. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Definitely, we do one excellent program in Satyabama University. Thank you, sir. Thank you, all the EC member PRSI for this wonderful program. Not but not least, thank you, dear participants. Your presence is excellent. Your interactive, everything good. We will meet you in another interesting program. Thank you all. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.
Thank you, sir.